So, I wanted to get a lot of my strange weapons to unremarkable, just so that they don't say strange on them, I can get some kills on them, but, you know, unremarkable is, well, unremarkable. I want to get every single strange weapon in Team Fortress 2 to rank 2. What are strange ranks, you might ask? Well, generic stranges go by a list and level up based on 10 kills, 25 kills, etc. There are also certain non-generic stranges that take a different amount of points to rank up. Now let's explain the rules. First off, all stranges must reach rank 2 or higher, or already exist that way in my inventory. Expensive or unowned reskins will be avoided. I must play alone. I cannot get into any parties. I can only use the casual game mode. I'll be doing an open queue with the main and payload race modes, omitting 2 Fort and High Tower, and I must re-queue after the match ends, as well as after an hour spent in a non-timed match, like CTF or 5CP. Lastly, here's a list of all of the strange weapons that I have that already are on or past rank 2, so they will not be featured in this series. Our first weapon is the Force of Nature. It has 50% faster firing speed, knockback on the target and shooter, plus 20% bullets per shot. Although it comes with a 10% damage penalty, minus 66% clip size, and it reloads its entire clip at once, and I need 5 more points for this weapon. For the secondary weapon, I'll be using the Capper, which functions identically to the pistol. Base damage of 15 per shot, 22 max ramp up, 8 max fall off, with a 45 damage critical. And I need 12 more points on this weapon. The first melee I'll be using is the Holy Mackerel. Like the Capper, it functions identically to its stock counterpart, with a base damage of 35 and a crit damage of 105. I need to get 15 more points on this weapon. Oh yeah, looking good. In my opinion, the Force of Nature is really great for scouts that like to run in, shoot, and then run out. It's not a very great tool for prolonging fights, but it definitely has its place within the scatterguns with satisfying me shots.
Owning you,
The one problem is that once your clip is expended, then you have to switch to some other weapon, and well, that usually ends up in dying if you don't have any kind of outroute. The Capper/pistol is one of those really great finishing weapons that you can use to follow up. It's got a pretty decent clip size and it's balanced around medium range. The thing about the Capper as well as the Force of Nature is that both struggle in terms of damage at this range. Even though the pistol's balanced around that, it still falls short compared to a lot of Scouts' primaries or other modes of damage. Most of Scout's melees, just like some of the secondaries, are really great for combos, and that includes the stock bat. The Holy Mackerel differs from the stock bat with one thing, that it displays every single player hit in the kill feed. And with that, all of the Scout weapons are finished! Yeah! Woo! Oh, I wish. Out of the next 3 weapons, there was one in particular that was just agonizing. The Winger. I'll list the stats now and talk more when we get to it. 15% more damage than the pistol, plus 25% greater jump height when it's out, and minus 60% clip size. I need 15 points on this weapon. The next primary is a Soda Popper. It's got a 50% faster firing speed, 25% faster reload time, builds hype, same clip size as the Force of Nature. When hype is activated, it gives you 5 extra mid-air jumps, and it reloads its entire clip at once. I need 14 points on this weapon. For melee, I'll be using the Sandman. The current version launches a ball and slows down opponents, and reduces Scout's health to 110. I need 15 points on this weapon. The Soda Popper, just like the Force of Nature, is a really versatile scattergun. The 5 extra mid-air jumps that you get when activating hype is incredibly useful for classes that don't use hit scan, or even for players that just can't aim very well. Then again, in certain situations, it's better to be more grounded, so there's that opportunity cost of choosing the Soda Popper over another scattergun with a different ability. And now comes a much more somber part of the story.
No!
The Winger is one of those weapons where it's a really great utility, but as soon as you start trying to actually get kills with the weapon, it sucks f***ing. I tried firing into crowds. I tried sniping with the Winger. I tried focusing down random players. I tried killing people who were on fire. I tried everything. Even during victory time, fate seemed as though it was against me. I couldn't even kill a dispenser.
Can't even kill a f***ing dispenser!
Anyways, these are the only significant kills with the Winger, and thank goodness it's over. Oh my god. One of the worst scout weapons to get kills with.
Come on, just fall over. Thank you. Hell.
Ooh, nice.
Nice! Come on! Yes! Yes! Oh! Oh! Okay, now.
So, the Sandman. Not a very good weapon. Even if it's minuscule, you really feel that health drain, and the ball does pretty much nothing. I even tried the crit ball glitch, and it still wasn't really that useful whether or not it was me or the enemy being surrounded.
Oh! On the f***ing baseball, too!
The next primary to level up is the Backscatter. It mini crits enemies looking away from you, has a 34% lower clip size, doesn't do random crits, and is less accurate. I need 15 more points on this weapon. The next secondary to level up is the Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol. 50% faster firing speed, you gain up to 3 health on hit, and you have minus 25% clip size. I need 5 more points on this weapon. The next melee weapon to level up is the Candy Cane. Enemies drop a small health pack when killed, and there is a 25% explosion damage vulnerability on the wearer. I need 15 more points on this weapon. The Backscatter is one of those sort of in-between scatterguns for me, where it's not necessarily terrible, but at the same time, it's not necessarily super great. Sure, the mini crits are a really great push towards that flanking potential and playstyle, but the thing is, just like with all other weapons, it's much easier to kill someone if they're not looking at you. The accuracy downside is sometimes an upside if you're not good at aiming, but at the same time, you still need to use your brain and point the gun at the enemy in order for them to take damage. But overall, not too bad of a weapon. I would use it a lot more if it gave you more of a reward for that flanking, like crits instead of mini crits. The Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol is, well, a pistol. It fires quick and, well, I mean, the health regen can come in handy sometimes.
Well, at least I got him.
Other than that, there's not much else that I can say about it other than just be careful not to expend your clip too quickly with that faster firing speed.
Nice.
Nice, yeah! The candy cane is interesting because you would usually just equip it and get kills with something else, but of course I have to get kills on it. So the majority of kills I got was because of random crits.
Nice.
The thing about the candy cane though, 25% explosive damage vuln. Any kind of explosion, pipes, rockets, whatever, that's your ultimate enemy. But then again, you can just dodge those, since those are projectiles. And because Scout has the fastest base speed in the game.
Oh! On a direct hit soldier, too.
We have just 3 more melees left for Scout. The first being the Phantom War. Crits whenever it would normally mini-crit. When you hit a target, it's marked for death, causing all damage taken to be mini-crits. Unfortunately, it comes with a 75% damage penalty. I need 15 points on this weapon. There's the Atomizer, which grants you a 3rd jump, and melee attacks mini-crit while you're airborne. It has a 15% damage penalty, and it deploys 50% slower. I need 14 points on this weapon. Finally, the Rap Assassin. The ball recharges 25% faster than the Sandman, and it shatters on the enemy, causing bleed, with a whopping 65% damage penalty. I need 14 points on this weapon. The Phantom War is really great for really specific man versus machine strategies, but outside of that, it's not super viable, especially in just standard casual mode.
Yeah!
Because of the 75% damage penalty, the crits that it does even after you hit them once basically does the same thing as a normal bat would, or even worse. There were multiple times here I smacked another player several times and they still didn't die.
Oh my god, come on! Yes! Yes! Behind you, engineer, a spy! Ah.
I was typing.
Poor bastard. The Atomizer is okay. I found it's pretty good to use with the Criticola if you just want to get kills with that. I ended up actually killing this one sniper like 3 times.
Way to go!
Same guy! Yeah, it's the same guy! Poor guy's probably traumatized. My fucking Atomizer. Oh man. Oh shit. Lastly, there's the Rap Assassin. And just like with the Winger, just like with the Phantom War, it's just incredibly hard to get any actual kills with this because it's really intended to be used to support your other weapons rather than standing on its own.
Hey! Oh my god, I'm unequipping this immediately.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
And that's all for my scout melees. Yes.
Control point is being captured.
If you enjoyed this video and want to see more from the series or something more like this, just let me know in the comments, leave a like here and there.
Bro. That pyro's really waiting for you, man.
No, dude, I'm not going over there, bro. He's stupid.